We're live, pal.
Gonna grab a napkin to wipe down my board.
Oh, I just got the notification. We're going live.
Yep.
There we are. Yeah, remember that was like 7:57, and it was like so ridiculous. It would end at like 11:05.
See if Twitch lets us go over.
We are staying with you till the end of this broadcast.
If this match ends during the commercial break, we'll.
Oh, classic. Hey, come on. Oh, I bet you that's my one dude from work. Sorry, I had to yell at my dog. I don't mind her. She's just being super loud. Just chill. Just chill. It's okay.
Welcome everyone in. You cannot see the competitors tonight as we're going to be introducing them. But I want to welcome everyone in here. Topher's here, Dim's here, Yakov is here, B Talon, thank you for the follow. He's here, he says let's go Travis Fame. But guys, this is it. This is match number 91, the Clash of the Combatants, Volume 2. This is going to decide our champion, our new champion here in CWT. There's only been 2 champions in CWT in previous history. That is Andrew the Dude Hayes and myself. And tonight we crown the 3rd champion in CWT. It's been a long tournament. Ryan McCormick, welcome in. Welcome in. But guys, this is it. And we are going to introduce to you first. He is on the top of the block and he won Block A. Block A. And he won Block A with a 7-2 record. He tied with Jordan Pierce Owens, but he had that tiebreaker win over him. He is our good friend, Pittsburgh native, Travis Fame. Why isn't that not coming up? That's not the right thing. That's why, Chris. There we go. Nope, that's Paul. Travis, how you doing? Yeah, you're here. Yeah, Travis, what's going on?
champions. This might be the only shot I have. So let's go. Let's go, baby.
Let's go indeed. But now we have to bring your opponent in. As the Looney bets are on the screen, get them in now so that you can get them in while we introduce our competitors. And this guy, he came into the Clash with an 0-2 record in CWT. He had never won here before, and he ended up winning the Clash with a 6-1-2 record. He is the winner of Block B by a landslide. He is Noah Foster's best friend. My best friend Dim's in the chat, but this is Noah Foster's best friend, and he is Paul Mead. Paul, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I've been waiting for this for weeks. This is the third wrestling trivia title I've fought for, so here's hoping that third time's a charm.
Yes, indeed. And the Looney bets are coming in. We have 300 on Paul, 120 on Travis. It's not as big as some of the bets we had going here, there was insane the other day. It's because Dwayne's not here to bet all of his. But guys, if you are ready, we are going to be starting with round number 1. Because guys, round number 1 works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each, 2 questions each based on the first round strength given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers at random category. 1 point per correct answer, 8 total points available per combatant. And guys, today's match is scheduled for 6 rounds. 6 rounds. The other 2 rounds, we will not tell the viewers at home, but you will recognize them from previous CWT title matches. But guys, we're going to start with round number 1. And round number 1 starts in the category of Extreme ECW, the easiest way that Travis wanted me to know. We're going to start with your strength, Travis, and that is an Extreme ECW. And guys, your first question in this CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia title match is: which WWE Hardcore Champion challenged Shane Douglas for the ECW Championship in WrestlePalooza 1998? So guys, the questions are a lot harder because this is a title match. Welcome to the big leagues. Right, looks like they are both in. Paul, what do you have?
I said Stevie Richards.
Travis.
I believe it was Al Snow.
Correct answer. It's Al Snow. Travis out to the early lead as we go into question number 2, an ECW. And your second question is:
he's a body guy.
Al Snow is a body guy, according to Dim. But guys, which 2 wrestlers defeated the Dudley Boys for the ECW Tag Team Championships at Heatwave 1999? B. Talon is super excited that you got that one right. Okay. He said that Head is a part of the body, which makes Head a body guy.
Yeah.
Head's the body guy.
Head's a body guy.
What does everybody want? Body guys.
I met Al Snow a few months ago, so.
Nice. All right, looks like you are both in. Travis, what do you have?
Balls Mahoney and Spike Dudley.
And Paul.
I figured some random tag team. I said Rob Van Dam, Sabu.
Correct answer is Balls Mahoney, Spike Dudley. So
Yeah.
Travis getting out that early lead, but Paul, now we're going to go into your strengths. And yours come in the category of the Ruthless Aggression Era. And Paul, your guys' first question, your strength is: which former WWE Women's Champion was the last person eliminated by Trish Stratus in the Fulfill Your Fantasy Battle Royal at Taboo Tuesday 2005?
Ooh. Between 2.
Good time thinking this one out. Oh, you're both in? Ready to go?
Yep.
Paul, what do you got?
I guess Molina.
And Travis.
I also guessed Melina.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Victoria. I
Oh,
don't think.
wow.
Yes, for that it's usually former women's champion. I don't think Melina was a women's champion
Oh.
at that before that time.
Oh, gotcha. So,
Yeah.
okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your second
Oh,
question
okay.
is: which tag team challenged London and Kendrick for the WWE Tag Team Championships at No Mercy 2006? All right, looks like you're both good. Travis, what do you got?
Just trying to think of a random tag team. Deuce and Domino.
And Paul.
I believe that was a teacher's pet, Casey James and Title Stevens.
That is correct, Paul. Getting you on the board. 1 point. It was a very
Teacher
random
Damien
team.
Sandow.
Yes. They did not last very long, but guys, we are going to go on to your 4-point question. And your 4-point question, don't kill me before the question's asked, is in the category of the ECW Championship.
All right.
But your question is, other than the final champion Ezekiel Jackson, who are the 4 wrestlers to win the ECW Championship in a match on an episode of ECW on Sci-Fi?
This isn't ECW.
Guys, we'll get extra time to think about this one. As Ryan is in here in the chat, and he says this was the glory years of ECW.
Oh my gosh.
Topher has some answers, though.
2 people here. Oh, man.
Yes, need 4 answers. Remember, they have to have won it in a match on ECW and Sci-Fi. And while we are there, for those of you in the chat, don't forget that, follow me and CWT on social media at that link in the chat. You can also check out, if you put exclamation point history, the spreadsheet with all the rankings and history of CWT is now available at that link there, as well
Cool.
as do not forget to sub to the channel with using your Prime subscription if you no longer like Papa John. Because if you're tired of Papa John, link your Amazon Prime to Twitch and subscribe for free. All right, now that the ad time is over, are you guys good?
I am.
Yeah.
All right, starting with you, Paul. What do you have?
Big Show, CM Punk, Chavo Guerrero, and Christian.
And Travis.
I have Big Show, CM Punk, Chavo Guerrero, and Mark Henry.
Correct answers are Big Show, CM Punk, Chavo Guerrero, and Jack Swagger.
Oh!
Jack Swagger was the last one. So you both got 3.
Whatever.
5 to 4 as we head into round number 2. And round number 2, guys, is the strength round. We're going to be using our strengths in round number 2. Because round number 2 works like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided before the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point, and there is no steals for a total of 4 points available per player. Ryan McCormick in the chat did get Jack Swagger. Good job there. Other Ryan did get CM Punk and Chavo. So good job to you guys. But we're going to start, Paul, with your strengths. And they come in the category of WCW, the Nitro era. And Paul, here's your softball of the match. Who was the winner of the final WCW Nitro main event?
Sting.
That is correct. Move on to your second question. Which wrestler has the most reigns with the WCW US Championship while being a member of the NWO?
Jeff Jarrett.
That is correct. Good job there, Paul. Thought you were like, and then you get to the NWO 2000, and you're like, ah.
I'm trying to think of how many times Bret Hart won it as an actual member of the NWO.
All right, and your third question. Who did Six lose his only reign with the Cruiserweight Championship to on an episode of Saturday Nitro?
Yeah. One name sticking out, but oh man. I know I've read this before. Eddie Guerrero.
That is incorrect. You're looking for Chris Jericho.
That's what I thought.
Chris Jericho. Now, I hope you're ready for your did you watch? I hope you're paying attention. Because your final question is, during the opening sequence of Mayhem 2000, they showed Booker T and Scott Steiner entering the building. Which former WCW television champion's pen did Scott Steiner seal to sign into the building with?
Yeah, I definitely didn't watch this. It's Aaron Anderson.
That is incorrect. You're looking for Fit Finley.
Oh, wow.
Fit Finley. Yes, that was one of those ones where I was like, you know what? This is a title match worthy question. Probably the only time I'd ever asked this. But so all that brings you up to 6 as we go over to you, Travis, for your second round. And that comes in the category of the Royal Rumble matches between 1990 and 2009. And your first question for you, Travis. Who made their return to number 30 and was the runner-up in the 2003 Royal Rumble?
That was The Undertaker.
That was The Undertaker. And your next question. Who eliminated more wrestlers in the 1994 Royal Rumble, Bret Hart or Lex Luger?
Oh. It's the worst. It's a 50-50 shot. But
Yeah.
This isn't one of those tricks where it's like, it was a tie.
Hey, I will promise you it's not a tie. Shout out to Andrew Dude Hayes, lover of ties.
I would think Lex Luger.
Correct answer is Lex Luger. And your third
He's in
question.
longer.
Yeah, Bret Hart was injured most of the match. He
I
spent
think it
most
was
of the
very
line on the
close.
ground.
It was only by
Oh.
one.
Was it?
Oh.
Yeah. And your next question. Which wrestler eliminated both Roddy Piper and Jimmy Snuka from the 2008 Royal Rumble?
Kane.
That is also correct. And now your final question. Other than the winner, Ric Flair, who spent the second most time in the ring during the 1992 Royal Rumble?
It's got to be Bulldog or Piper. Roddy Piper?
Correct answer is Roddy Piper. So good job there, Travis. Give you a sweep of the round, 9-6. But guys, we are going into the battle zone, 9-6. The battle zone. It is time for. There's all my. There they are. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start until they have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point for 5 total points available per player. And Paul, we are going to start with you. And today's battle zone comes in the category of NXT.
Okay.
Guys, starting with you, Paul. This is your question. who were the first 10 wrestlers to challenge for the NXT Championship at TakeOver events? Paul, you're up. Challenge.
Sami Zayn.
And Travis.
Adrian Neville.
Paul.
Tyson Kidd.
Travis.
Tyler Breeze.
Paul.
Kevin Owens.
Travis.
Finn Balor.
Paul.
Mojo.
Travis.
Bo Dallas.
Yes, said that.
Paul. Your final one.
I'm missing an early one, probably. Ooh.
Welcome, Steve Mesa, to the chat.
Oh, man. I'm missing an early one, but. Oh.
I am gonna need an answer.
Yeah. I know it's wrong. Ty Dillinger.
And Travis, your final one.
Hideo Itami.
That's probably what makes sense.
All right. Your correct answers are, in order, Tyson Kidd, Tyler Breeze, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, Hideo Itami, and Drew McIntyre. Paul, you got 4. Travis, you got 3. You closed the gap a little bit there. Paul is now 12 to 10 as we head into round number 4. And round number 4 is the workhorse round. All right. Steve went off in the chat with that. He pretty much got all of them. I think he might have got all of them.
No, he got
except
most
for
of
he added some extras, but he let's see, he had some extras. But yeah, Paul went off. Topher says, "Come on, Paul, let's go. You can do this." All right.
I'm surprised I did so well on NXT.
But guys, it is time for the workhorse round. And for those of you that are new here or might not know, the workhorse round works like this. 5 questions in random categories will be asked for each player to answer. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, and every wrong answer causes the player to lose 1 point. You can get a total plus of 5 points, all the way down to a minus of 5 points, depending on how this round goes. But guys, if you're ready, you'll see how I'm doing this, because our first question comes in the category of WCW.
Hey,
guys,
so
your first... So
we need
it's,
both answers?
yeah, you need whiteboards back.
Yeah.
And your question is, at which pay-per-view event in 1994 did Sting wrestle Vader for the vacant WCW International Championship?
Couple.
All right, it looks like you're both in. Paul, what do you got?
That's it, Spring Stampede.
And Travis.
Battle Bowl.
They're both incorrect. We were looking for Slamboree.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to go on to the
Same
second
time,
question. And so, yes,
time
they
of
both go
year.
down. It's now 11 to 9. Ryan McCormick got that in the chat. Good job, Ryan. But your next question comes in the category of ECW. And your question is, at ECW Heatwave 1994, the Public Enemy defeated the Funk Brothers in which type of match? All right, looks like they are both in. Travis, what do you got?
Guess the cage.
And Paul.
I know it's not this easy. That's the table.
You're both incorrect, bringing us down to 10-8. It was a barbed wire match.
Okay.
A barbed wire
Oh.
match.
Should have guessed that on the phones, but
But guys, we're going to move on to your next question. That comes in the category of NXT. And your question is, Isaiah Swerve Scott teamed with which tag team to take on Legado del Fantasma in a 6-person street fight on the opening match of NXT Super Tuesday 2020? The other Ryan in the chat said the Funk Brothers and Public Enemy had a casino battle royal. But yes, we're just looking for an NXT tag team here. Team with Isaiah Swerve Scott. 6-person street fight. For those not aware, I believe NXT Super Tuesday might have been after they got tired of losing to AEW, so they went to Tuesday nights. Topher says 2.0. I don't know. I don't think this was 2.0.
no,
Oh,
that
is
would
this
have
what-
been.
Yeah, right. Because the 1 year anniversary of 2.0 was like a couple months ago. So
Yeah.
yeah, 2020 would have not been 2.0. But it looks like they are both in. Paul, what do you have?
I guess Breezango.
And Travis.
Hit row.
The correct answer is Breezango. So we currently have a tie game,
Wow.
9-9. Good guess there,
I'm just
Paul.
thinking of who was the face team around that time.
All
Which
right.
Hit Row was on heel. They were around.
And we are going to move on to our next question. That comes in the category of the WWE. And your question is, who challenged Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship in the opening match at Battleground 2013? All right, looks like they're both in. Travis, what do you got?
Dolph Ziggler.
And Paul.
Is it Sheamus?
They're both incorrect, bringing us down to 8-8. We're looking for Rob Van Dam.
Oh,
Rob Van Dam. Sorry, still 8-8. Maybe the workhorse round isn't exactly a good idea for these matches, but either way,
I mean,
your last question comes in the category of AEW. And your question is,
ugh.
which wrestler made their AEW debut during the main event of the first episode of Dynamite in 2019? All right, looks like they are both in.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm
sorry.
not. I'm not at
Okay.
home.
Oh shit, sorry. Look like
No,
you're
no,
holding
you're
your board.
fine. You're
Yeah,
fine. It's
You
just a
good?
guess anyway. Go ahead.
All right. Paul, what do you got?
The Jake Hager.
Travis.
It's wrong, but Sting.
Correct answer is Jake Hager. 8-6
Good job.
now for Paul as we head into the streak round. I mean, still
Yeah, that's a
anyone's
debut,
game as we head into the streak round. Guys, the streak round works like this. 5 questions in random categories will be asked for each player to answer. Each player can only unlock the next question if they answer correctly. If they are incorrect, their round will end. 5 total points available. But guys, before we do that, we have to take a quick 60-second ad break. The Italian says he just doesn't know wrestling, he's just here to support T-Fan. But the host has to pee, so have fun, guys. I'll be right back.
Oh man, this is fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that workhorse round just killed me, though.
I just, I knew that was when Jake Hager debuted. His faction second episode was when Jericho, Hager, whatever.
Yeah, right at the beginning. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you said Hager, I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. I forget that AEW's only been around since like 2018.
2019.
You know, like yeah, I mean yeah, it's just like it seems like it's been around a lot longer.
Yeah.
And I know Hager's been there from like not the beginning, but pretty early on, so he didn't even pop in my head.
We'll probably have plenty more AEW questions, but like I'm hit or miss on the first year.
Hopefully that's what 60 seconds. Our ad break is hopefully up, but guys, we're going to start the streak round. Nothing definitely happened there. I definitely did not go to do anything. Steve is saying both these guys. I don't know. Were you guys talking shit about me while I was gone?
Yes.
Possibly.
Were we at camera?
Yes.
Were we?
Yes. With mics on.
Cool.
Oh, God. All right, guys. Your first question in the streak round comes in the category of TNA wrestling. And your question is... Jeff Hardy and Jeff Jarrett wrestled in which type of match in the main event of the first 3-hour TNA pay-per-view, Victory Road, in 2004? All right, looks like they're both in. Paul, what do you got?
Not the first time I've had this match used in a CWT match, ladder match.
And Travis.
Ooh, I guess ladder as well.
Ladder is the correct answer. 10-8, and the streak continues for both of you. And your next question comes in the category of Ring of Honor.
There goes my streak.
And your question is... Who was the ROH World Champion when Tony Khan purchased Ring of Honor Wrestling? Maybe your dog knows. He's trying to whisper you the answer. All right. All right, are you good, Travis?
Yeah, I'm in. I'm sorry.
All right. Travis, what do you have?
Minoru Suzuki.
And Paul.
Jonathan Gresham.
All right, answer is Jonathan Gresham. So, Travis, your streak is now over, but Paul, you will continue on. Currently 11.
So I don't need my whiteboard right now then.
No. So it's currently 11-8, and your next category is New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Okay, there goes the streak.
And your question is... Keiji Muto teamed with which former IWGP Heavyweight Champion in the main event of the first Wrestle Kingdom event?
Masahiro Chono. I don't know if he was a champ.
correct answer is Masahiro Chono.
Oh!
That brings you up to 12 as we go on to our next question. And because the way I had this done, your next question is in the category of Hulk Hogan. Yes, I was going back between your guys' strengths. But Paul, your question is, who was the cameraman that shot a fireball into Hulk Hogan's face at the 1993 King of the Ring? Travis, do you know this one?
I think I'll write it down
Okay.
just for fun.
I'm just gonna throw out Ludwig Borga.
That is incorrect. Travis, what you got?
Harvey Whippleman?
That would have been correct. Harvey
Oh.
Whippleman is the correct answer. But so we're gonna go into the
Would
final
you have
round.
gotten Masahiro Chono?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I would not have gotten Chono.
Okay, that was a good
Either
guess,
way.
Paul. So that
Yeah.
might be the difference maker because that puts you out of like the realm of the 3-point like gap. You know what I mean? Because it's currently 12-8 as we head into the final round. This is it. This is where it all comes down to. Final round, because the final round works like this. 3 points per correct answer. Starting with the lowest score, each player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each player will answer their own questions until they take the lead. If one player is out of questions and does not have the lead, the game is over. If one player runs out of questions before the leader answers any of theirs, a knockout is declared. If there's a tie, after both players answer a question after their questions, sudden death overtime will occur. Overtime ends when one player is correct and one is wrong, but we will not have overtime today as there is not a 3-point. I didn't even know you had a cat.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, this is Luna.
oh.
Hi, Luna.
Making their CWT debut. The dog took all the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So, before we ask Travis your numbers, I first need a number between 1 and 3 because I'm going to be shuffling the final round questions that many times.
From me and number 1,
Yeah.
2, 3?
One between
Oh,
1
okay.
and 3.
Just one.
Just once. All right, we're gonna go ahead and
A
we're
thin
gonna
cut of the deck.
shuffle that last round, and now I need 3 numbers between 1 and 20 from you, Travis.
All right. Let's go with 7, 2, and 4.
7, 2, and 4, and Paul.
15, 9, and 19.
Okay. So, guys, before we go to the final round, we're gonna make you make. It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We're gonna take a quick 30-second commercial break. Because I can do that now. I'm controlling the ads myself, so we're gonna take a 30-second break. So,
Nice.
for those subscribers, get yourself a little rest. Go get a drink. Go pee. Do whatever you gotta do. Go play with your dog. Whatever you guys gonna do. But yeah, I want to thank you guys both for being here. I want to thank all our subscribers for watching us ad-free. Thank you, Paul, for being here. But we're gonna head into our final round. Steve says that these breaks are killing them. It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of funny because I'm watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire like replays this on YouTube, like best moments, and like the look on people's faces when they're waiting to see if they're correct, and they're like, after this commercial break. So I won't do that to you guys tonight, but that might happen in a future match. You'll give me your answer, and I'll be like, we're gonna take a quick 30-second break.
I've been
Right
watching Are
after
You
this
Smarter
break.
Than Fifth Grader clips lately.
So, Travis, now that we're back, we're gonna start with you. You chose number 7. Travis, number 7, that corresponds to first match. Travis, your question is, At which pay-per-view event in 2000 did the first ever tag team tables match in WWE happen? This was in WWE. In the year 2000.
Royal Rumble.
That is correct for 3 points. You have not taken the lead yet. You still have to get one more question. It's currently 12 to 11. Your second number you chose was number 2, Travis. And that comes in the category of Ring of Honor. Travis, your question is: which former NWA champion accompanied Eddie Edwards to the ring when he challenged Davey Richards for the ROH Championship at Final Battle 2011?
Former NWA champion. Steve Corino?
That is incorrect. We were looking for Dan Severn.
No.
Dan Severn. But Travis, you still have one more question. And that question comes in the category of our good friends at strictlyfortheculture.ca. They are black owned and independently operated, offering free shipping on all orders mailed to Canada and the United States. Check out strictlyfortheculture.ca to order your Strictly for the Culture merchandise, like that Bonnie Brown hoodie I wear all the time, as well as this Mercedes Monet and Naomi shirt that is also available. You can also buy this one. But they are available strictlyfortheculture.ca. Hit them up. But Travis, your question in Black Excellence is: Rodney Mack was a part of which stable in the original ECW as Red Dog?
The only stable name I can think of. No. Red Dog. That's just the dog chasing the cat, if anybody heard a loud commotion on my end. That's the thoughts running through my mind. In the original ECW.
Yep.
Okay. I don't even remember him being in that. I don't know, the Gangsters?
Correct answer is the Baldies. So,
I knew it.
by
I knew
way
that
of knockout, your winner and the new
one. Oh,
CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Champion, Paul Mead. Oh, jeez. Paul Mead, you have done it. You didn't need the final round, but Paul, it was a close match. It'll officially go down as 12 to 11. But Paul, how you feeling? You're the new CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Champion. Paul, let us know how you're doing.
And I feel great. I'm glad I didn't have to worry about the stress of the last round. I knew Red Dog, he was Red Dog in ECW. I was guessing the Baldies too. I would have guessed that. Because I remember when he was a Red Dog in WWE for a short time. But yeah, this is awesome. Travis, great opponent. I'd like to face you again sometime. So.
Yes, indeed. There will be many things ahead as after, in just a few seconds, we will be announcing some more info on the future of CWT. But Travis, you know, he did come up short in the end. He will definitely be back probably in the title picture as we continue on with CWT, and you'll probably be in this seat again. But Travis, how you doing?
I'm okay. Little disappointed. Definitely kind of lost it in those extra rounds. The workhorse round and the streak round. So congratulations to Paul. Definitely took advantage in both those rounds, and a well-deserved champion after his performance in the Clash and everything. Definitely deserves it.
Yes, indeed. And Paul, you're now the new champion, which means these two players know. Topher LaBelle, he's in the chat, he knows, and there's a couple others. But I announced earlier that we were going to be having Faction Wars. And guys, Faction Wars will consist of 5 CWT factions with their 5 captains. And those captains are the CWT champion Paul Mead, the other finalist, the Block A winner, Travis Fame. Then we're going to go to the reverse. The other captain will be Topher LaBelle. The 4th captain, AJ has retired from trivia, so the captainship will be passed on to Maddie Laws, will be your 4th captain. And then your 5th and final captain, person besides myself, the only other CWT champion besides the guys in this call, Andrew the Dude Hayes, will be your 5th captain. So I don't have the logos for everyone yet, but we were going to reveal those. We still have to do Maddie Laws. Maddie Laws will be leading the Bullet Club faction, as well as these guys, and this is your factions. We have Topher LaBelle. He will be heading the Underdogs. The Underdogs, this is going to be their logo. This is supposed to be a, there we go. And then Paul Mead, the CWT champion, will be having the Impactful Insiders. As you can see what I did there, Paul, for the people that know what that logo looked like before. Yes, Paul Mead, you'll be heading the Impactful Insiders. Then Travis Fame, you have the Nation of Defamation. Or Defamation, I don't know how you want to say it, that's up to you.
However, defamation.
And then finally,
Whatever rolls off the tongue.
Andrew the Dude Hayes will be the head of, he's been talking about it all year. He's going to open up a pepperoni factory. Well, now it's going to happen because he'll be heading the pepperoni factory. But guys, stay tuned for that because it's going to be happening very soon. The CWT draft will be happening if everyone is available at some point this week or early next week. There will be 5 teams, including we'll be starting with a match as Topher LaBelle will be taking on Maddie Laws to decide who will get first pick. And then we will be having a snake draft. It will go first pick, second pick, and then Travis, you'll be 3rd. Paul, you'll be 4th. And then the former champion, Andrew the Dude Hayes, will be 5th and 6th. And then we'll snake back around. Each faction will have 4 players, 5 factions. Replacing AJ will be someone that is going to be returning to CWT. The 20th player, he's a regular in Jordan Owens Wrestling with Trivia. Corey C4 will be returning to CWT. Nice. He will be available in the draft pool. But guys, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned to the social media when we're going to be doing the draft. You'll see Paul here. You'll see Travis here. You'll see Topher, Maddie, and the Dude, and myself, and Travis's dog, as we will have the draft taking place, and that'll lead us into Faction Wars. So at the end of Faction Wars, the winning faction who has scored the most points, for each singles win for your faction, you'll get 1 point. For each tag team win for your faction, 2 points. For each title defense in your faction, 3 points. And if you win a title, you'll get 5 big points. And the winning faction at the end of the year with the most points will earn a title match of their choosing for every member of that faction. However, there's 4 people in your faction. There might be more added throughout the year. If more players get added, they will be seeded out to the players based on current point standings. However, whatever title you choose to challenge for, it'll all happen at the same time. So if all 4 members of the faction challenge for the CWT championship, it'll be a 5-way match. But if 2 of them challenge you, say if you're the champion still, Paul, if 2 of them challenge you and 2 of them want to challenge for the Twitch TV championship, then we will have 2 triple threat matches and so on. So no matter what one they pick, it'll all happen at the same time. So be there for that. Stay tuned. There's still plenty more to come in terms of CWT this year. Lots of things as we head into Prestige. Paul Mead, we need to get to a challenger. That 5-way might happen. We might have to do some other things to configure it based on scheduling. but we will be getting you a number one contender. And Paul, you will be defending the CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Championship in a 3 levels of iron match at Prestige. And Travis, you'll have to see what the future holds for you, but you never know. But Paul, I need to remind you, there is one person waiting that can throw the challenge that they're choosing, and that is Alex Warden.
Yep.
And this is not cash-in style. It's Alex Warden can tell me when he wants a title match, and at the next available time, that title match will occur. So be ready for that, Paul. Be ready to defend your title. For everyone else that's here, you guys got your loonies for betting on Paul. Thank you to Topher, Steve, B Talent, Ryan, other Ryan. Dim was here earlier. He just wanted to bet loonies. Thank you to everyone for watching. If you're watching on the replay, I'm sorry you're going to be here to see this live, but we'll talk about it later. But guys, thank you, all of you. Thank you to T-Fame's Cat and everyone for being here. Congratulations, Paul. You're the new CWT Pro Wrestling Trivia Champion. That was a long match. But yeah, I'm just kind of stretching this out for no reason. But Paul, any final words? You're the new champion. Final words. Head us out.
Not really. Continue to watch CWT.
Yes, do that. Like, share, subscribe,
Watch
all that fun
this,
stuff they say on YouTube. Follow the Facebook page. Follow me on Twitter. Keep up. Follow down here. You can sub with Anytime Prime for free. I don't expect you to spend money, so use your Amazon Prime thing if you got it. But thank you all, guys. And coming soon, if you want to spend your money, I'm not going to force anyone to do this, but there will be CWT merch. So that's like in the future. But guys, thank you all for being here. I'm going to leave you out with history. So if you want to check out the CWT history, you can do so there. Thank you, and have a great night. Goodbye.